Welcome back to our second part of verb tutorial, and here we will discuss kinds of verbs, types of verbs, but we'll come back to Gemini Bird, of course. But before that, let me give you a very short introduction about the kinds of verbs. First of all, let me write two examples. The boy made a kite. Made an app. Okay, and the boy laughed. Now here are two verbs, right? First of all, made, and the second one is laughed, right? Can you see any difference between these two verbs? Okay, I will come back to that point in a minute. First of all, if I say to you, the boy made, it does not mean anything, isn't it? Because I do not make complete sense, isn't it? You want to know what the boy made. The boy made an app, a mobile app, okay, an Android app, right? When I say the boy made an app, I name the object which the boy made, that is an app, okay, and the boy is the subject here, of course. And the word app is therefore called the object of the verb made. That means here this app is the object of the verb made, okay. So it is object of the verb made, sorry, right? Now come back to the second sentence. The boy laughed. Okay. If I say the boy laughed, I make complete sense, because you know what the boy did. You know what the boy did. The boy laughed. He laughed, and the verb by itself makes a good sense. Such a verb as the verb laughed, which does not require any object, called intransitive verb, and this one which requires an object to make a complete sense of a sentence, called transitive verb, okay, and this is called intransitive verb. Now come back to our Gemini Bird. Gemini Bird is our teacher, and here it says that types of verbs. There are action verbs, linking verbs, and helping verbs. Okay, helping verbs means auxiliary verbs actually, I think. Anyway, now action verbs, these are two types of action verbs. One is transitive verb, another is intransitive verb. We just saw in our examples. Transitive verbs, these verbs require a direct object to complete their meaning. Example, she reads a book. It's okay, we have just completed that task. And intransitive verb, that does not require an object, a direct object. The bird sings. It's okay, the boy laughs, the bird sings, kind of things. And linking verbs are those verbs which actually connect the subject to a noun or adjective that renames or describes the subject. Example, she is a doctor. That means is the linking verb here, because it links she with doctor, okay. And helping verbs, these verbs help the main verb to express tense, mood, voice, etc. So common helping verbs are be verb are different types. That means is, am, are, etc. Have verb, do verb, will, shall, may, might, can, could, must, would, etc. Now comes to the verb tenses. Verb tenses indicate the time of the action or state of being. Since we have not covered tenses, so it will be rather difficult for you if you just start learning verbs. So I am not going deep into this verb tenses, because there are three states simple past, simple future in the simple tense, and the continuous tense is present continuous, past continuous, future continuous, and perfect tense is present perfect, past perfect, future perfect. I will come back to that part later, because when we'll cover tense, and we'll cover them in a very detailed way, so don't worry about it. And finally, the verb voice, I'll come to that point. Verb voice indicates whether the subject of the sentence performs the action or receives the action. That means active voice or passive voice. That means the cat chased the mouse. That means here cat is directly involved in the action, but the mouse was chased by the cat. Here mouse is the subject and it was chased by whom? The cat. So hopefully you can understand that the action is revolving around the mouse, because mouse is trying to just run away from the cat. So there are different types of verbs, tenses, voices, and we will cover voice in another video, fully in another video, so don't worry about it. You just know about it, just that, and I will give this in your description so that you will get the whole thing in your description. But if you are a beginner, I will suggest that just forget about this tenses and voices part, right? Rather concentrate on the types of verbs. This part is more important, okay? And in my next videos, of course, when we cover other parts of English grammars, I will come back to tense, voice, etc. So don't worry about it. So see you in the next video, and we'll cover in the next videos most probably adjectives, I think. Yes, adjectives. So because we are covering parts of speech, isn't it? So we are not going to delve deep into other topics at present, because we are just covering parts of speech. So in the next video I will discuss adjectives. Till then, goodbye, stay safe and take care.